know what? The problem with the United States becomes a little bit more clear every damn day. And one of the big things that's going on is Congress quite literally needs to be bent over and they need their ass spanked. And I hope it doesn't happen from Putin, because Biden up there just, he's a pussy. But I'll tell you another one of the problems that's going on around this place, and that is that everybody seems to have lost the proper use of the English language. I can't believe that it got by me so long of how bad it's actually going on. For over a year now, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have heard the term insurrection. And you know what? The only thing is I had not seen one until a couple of days ago. And I seen an actual insurrection happening. And that's happening over in Ukraine right now. But you want to know how many times I've seen anybody refer to that insurrection as an insurrection? 0. And the reason that they're not referring to that is because they don't want you to understand what an actual insurrection is. And that's happening a whole lot here lately because there's another thing, racism. Dear goodness. If you call somebody a racist, well, how about do it for a good reason? Not because they don't agree with your playlist on Spotify, okay? Not if they don't agree because you like to listen to Joe Rogan. Oh, well, you're a racist. And it's pretty damn crazy when you really take all of this in and you look and you say, misinformation. That's another huge word, huge thing going on. I mean, you cannot go a day without hearing the term misinformation if you watch any of the mainstream media channels, any of them. Well, the hell of it is they're the ones dealing out all the misinformation, if you want to call it that. But, of course, you're not going to hear them say that. You're not going to hear them admit to the fact that Hillary is the one that was conspiring with Putin. Biden was conspiring with Putin. I mean, they all were. And I mean, they have given Ukraine to Putin on a silver platter. What's interesting about it is that the people in Ukraine are actually strong enough to stand up to Putin, and they're doing a pretty damn good job. And I don't know how long they can hold their own for, but man, I'll tell you what, if they defeated him, boy, that's going to be a real bad mark on him, and that's probably why he's currently talking about he may have to threaten with nukes. What do you think's going to happen when Putin breaks out nukes? You bet your ass they're going to be getting fired up right here too, and anywhere else that has them ready, because anybody who starts arming nukes arms all the nukes around the world. So if you didn't think that we are so close to World War III that you can reach out and touch it, you better realize that is what's happening. You better realize Biden's a fucking idiot. Biden has done this on purpose. There's no ifs, ands, buts, no way around it. This has been done on purpose. Why? I don't know. Honestly, I believe it's because of how in debt he is to China. Him personally, not our country, the Bidens personally, debt to China. Their debt to Russia. Hillary's debt to Russia. I mean, we're sitting here and this man is telling us he's actually trying to make us afraid of what Putin can do. Your media is trying to make you afraid of what Putin can do. Why don't you take a little look back in history of what Putin did when he was starting to fuck with Syria, and Trump said, if you fucking do it, I will level Moscow. How much more shit did they give Syria afterwards? That's right, 0. Absolutely none. You got to have an iron fist to rule these fucking iron fist idiots. That's it. Some little bitch like Biden. I mean, it was back during the Obama-Biden era is when Putin started making his push last time and got away with it. Trump got in, stopped all that shit. Trump got in there and brought America back to being self-sufficient. Plain and simple. I mean, you can go into the details of the gas, this and that and everything else. The thing is, he brought America back to being self-sufficient. The instant Biden took office, he started shutting all that shit down, outsourcing. Now we're once again dependent on OPEC. You know, you just hear him say the term OPEC. That's Russian oil. Plain and simple. I mean, what more do you need to hear besides that? We're buying oil from Saudi Arabia again. We were no longer buying and outsourcing oil from anybody else in the world. We were supplying other parts of the world with gasoline when Trump was in office. Guys, I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do with this shit. I hope that we don't hit World War III, because I'm here to tell you it's going to be a nasty-ass mess if we do. I don't know, because they're trying to make all this obviously happen before the midterms. Biden is doing his damnedest to make all this kick in before the midterms. And you can bet your ass on that one, too. I got to say, at some point, something's going to give. Hopefully, when we do make it to the midterms, and get him ejected the hell out of office. Because that man needs to be 25th so quick. But the hell of it is I don't know that he's actually that crazy, or if he's actually committing the best game of treason ever. The man has literally, and I do mean quite literally, allowed a complete invasion of our country. He's not only allowed it, he has caused it. He has tried to push it even harder. Why you go down to the border and everybody down there that's crossing the border, why are you crossing the border now? Because Biden told us we can come in. That's right, and he did. That's treason. You don't just say, hey, here's the keys to America. Doesn't matter where you're coming from. We're not just talking about people down in Mexico. We're not just talking about people down further south. We're not talking about that. We're talking about actual more bombers and every damn thing else coming across this border from Taliban and every damn thing else. And I mean, if you want to hear the biggest joke in the world, I mean, I don't know if anybody else caught this, but the Taliban was actually telling Putin that he should stop what he's doing. I don't even know how to take that. I just don't. What do you do with that? Putin, you're badass. You got balls. You got balls of steel. For your sake, I hope they get fucking chopped off and jammed down your fucking throat, because you're using it in the wrong fucking manner. And when they get chopped off, man, please, somebody give them to Biden. Because that bitch doesn't have any balls. I'm Mike Hunt with ACM. That's what I got for tonight. Guys, you have a great evening. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit me up, throw a couple comments down there. Tell me I'm a jackass. Tell me I talk too slow. Do what you want. But hey, throw me a comment in. Guys, have a great evening. I'll see you next time. I'm out.